Hey everyone, I'm here with a quick story on Denise Richards, formerly from the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. I think she did get one season of her own show and used to be married to Charlie Sheen. Currently, her husband Aaron filed for divorce, and now that I'm hearing more information, I'm surprised that he's the one that filed for divorce and not her first. But it seems like there is a lot of shame when your marriage is not working out, especially if you're in the public eye. And listen, trust me, I get it because it's some shame that comes even when you're not in the public eye and your relationship or marriage or whatever is breaking up, especially if you've been very open with it on social media platforms, because it's almost like you can't just silently break up. People start to notice, well, I don't see no pictures of those two on her social media no more, or she wiped her or he wiped the social media clean of the diva or whatever the case may be. So it's not easy going through a breakup. And I have a theory that this failure thing, it starts way back when we first go to school. You get a check mark, you got a check minus, you got a star, you got a very good, you got amazing. It's almost like we begin at a very young age to feel a certain kind type of way about failure, which impacts us, throughout every aspect of our life. But that's a diva thought. Let me get into this story with Denise Richards. It's sad to say that she was going through what appears to be some very bad DV. So Denise Richards, my husband threatened to unalive me. Temporary restraining order granted against Aaron. That is her estranged husband. That is a very bad. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Denise Richards has been granted a temporary domestic violence restraining order against her estranged husband, Aaron, after accusing him of physical and verbal abuse with gnarly photos showing her bruise of face as evidence. In court documents filed Wednesday, she obtained by TMZ, the actress and reality star alleges several instances of violence against her at the hands of her estranged husband, and even says he threatened to unalive her in himself if she were to report him to the police. The sadder part about this too, though, is that her children witnessed and saw this and watched her stay. And I'm not judging her, but I'm just saying that, and she has daughters. So this is what the daughters seemed as being okay, which is even sadder, right? Setting the scene of what she allegedly went through, Denise writes, throughout our relationship, Aaron would frequently violently, put his hands around my neck, violently squeeze my head with both hands, tightly squeeze my arms, violently slap me in the face and head, aggressively slam my head into a bathroom towel rack, and more. Oh, gosh. The Real Housewives alum says Aaron severely bruised her eye in the alleged attack from 2022. Denise claims she and Aaron were both at his workplace in Malibu when he became paranoid. The potted plants he brought in contained listening devices. She alleges he struck her in the eye with the heel of his palm while calling her a effing B. She also provides red carpet photos from the following year that show bruising on her arm. She alleges the bruises came from her husband and she forgot to cover them up. In one instance, she's feared for her life. Denise claims Aaron got violent with her after she suggested he doesn't go on a work trip with her. She writes, Aaron grabbed me by my back of my head, by my hair, and slammed me into the ground and screamed, "You're not canceling my flight. I'm going with you, and I do not trust you." In incidents happening as recently as early July, the Denise Richards in her Wild Things star claims Aaron stormed into her office townhouse and screamed at her to hand over her phone. When she refused, she claims he aggressively marched towards me, squeezed my arm extremely tight, and aggressively made his demand once more. So she's showing pictures where she has bruises on her on red carpets because she forgot to cover them up. When she threatened to calling 911, she alleges he warned, "I would like to see the cops take me away. I will blow everything up if you try." Adding to her fear, Denise tells the court her ex is in possession of at least 8 unregistered pals. The examples go on, but you get the idea. The restraining order will last through August 8th when the pair are due in court. He has been ordered to stay 100 yards from Denise, her home, her place of work, and vehicle. Just in general, I wonder how a long time ago when, they came up with like people can go to court and get restraining orders against people that they're afraid of. I wonder how they came up with the 100 yards. It's just a thought in my head. If anybody knows, let me know in the comments. When the news broke, Aaron filed for divorce earlier this month and cited irreconcilable differences. The pair married in 2018, and Denise swore up and down she would never get divorced again, just months before their marriage ended. And so I know some people that have been married, and when they get married the second time, if they do, they are determined and adamant about making that thing work by any means necessary, because it's something about failing a marriage again that they don't want to go through. And some of them, and I'm not saying this is her case, I just know this of some people, and some of them will allow the most to happen just so they won't have to say they've been through another failed marriage, which is sad. I say keep failing until you get it right. Sad. Let me see, where was I at? I read that piece. As you know, Denise was previously married to Charlie Sheen, while Aaron was previously divorced from Nicolette Sheridan. I heard it was some scandal with him too, and when Denise met him and how they got together, whatever the case may be. But either way, we always state nobody deserves to have their hands somebody else put their hands on them. Everybody in all relationships should keep their hands to themselves. I feel for her. I had no idea like this was going on. I think somebody has said that, I think in the comments down here, they said, well, we all know, well, I don't want that part. They said this is awful news, but not totally surprised. There was always something a little off with Aaron. I didn't really catch what was off with him. I just thought he was quiet. No idea that this can be happening behind closed doors. But a lot of times in these situations, you don't know that maybe darkness is happening behind closed doors. Listen, guys, chat with me in the comments, and when I get an opportunity, I will chat back. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe, hit the notification bell so that every time I upload a video, you will be notified. If you are a subscriber, welcome back. Everybody, thanks for watching. Let me know your thoughts on this story. Did you feel some type of way about Aaron before you even heard this? Did you suspect anything like this? Or are you like myself in total and complete shock? I'm really shocked too that Denise wasn't the one that filed for divorce. And I wonder what made him really file for divorce when it seems like in a relationship, he always had the upper hand anyway, putting his hands on her. He wasn't working. Their money was sustaining the household. So it's interesting. Anyway, guys, hit the like button. Chat with me. I'll chat back. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next video.